Okay, good morning. Thursday, 23rd, Green Day. Yeah. So didn't sleep in, but definitely didn't get to the market early. But that's okay. I've done 3 trades, 2 of them were losses, and the last one made up for it. I'd say it's the fastest trade I'd ever done. It was probably, I'm not even kidding, like 10 seconds. Insane. So let's go over it. All right, so first trade I did was AKAN. That was actually my good trade from yesterday. This thing held up. What did I do? Well, this is what I was thinking. So this was what I don't usually do this, but this is called a dip buy. I was trying to see if it would bounce. So this was going down, but you see it broke this trend line right here. And I thought it was going to go back up, but I put a tight stop loss right there. So this was my trade. I lost about 4% on this trade. And as you can see, that's why we use stop losses, because look where it went. Now, this is what all the other dummies do that don't follow mentors. They do shit like this. Okay, I don't do shit like that, right? Then this one right here, this looked like, this was setting up for a great dollar cross play. 125 is the next resistance. So once it broke this, so here's what's called a BRB, hit resistance, then broke resistance. There's nothing wrong with this trade, me getting this trade. It just didn't work. So I got it right here, and I got it after $1, and it stopped out, I don't know, right here. So that was a 7% loss. So I had 2 reds. And then this bastard right here, this thing popped up on breaking news, which is extremely valuable. So, yeah, breaking news at 7:09, and I was upstairs. So at 7:15, let's find that. That's about right here. I came and I looked at this thing and I said, okay, well, I don't want to chase it, right? I don't want to chase it. However, when I saw that it was getting halted here, and that this line was right here, and then the major resistance right here. So basically, I channel traded this gap right here. These are 1-minute candles. So what I did was, my trade plan was this. All right, I'm not going to take a lot of risk because this thing is halted up, which means it gets paused. See how it's halted up right now? That's Wall Street's stupid way of going, there's too many trades happening all at once. We have to stop and sort it all out. It's really lame. Everyone hates it. I don't know why this happens. It's dumb. Anyway, so it halts up, right? And I thought to myself, I'm really proud of this trade because I pulled this one out of my hat. I saw this line and I said, okay, if it opens back up out of the halt and it hits 170, and I'm trying to get from 170 to 2, which is that line right there, that is 30 cents. Now, I'll only risk 5 cents. Because this support line was at 166. So I was like, you know what? Risk 5 cents for 30. That is a really good risk to reward. And this thing had all the momentum because it just came out on breaking news right here, which is why everyone started paying attention to it. So my plan worked, and now look at it. So this was an 18% trade. This 18%, I haven't made 18% since, well, I don't know. This goes back to, that might be my best trade of the year so far. I didn't have a lot of size. I just had $50, or no, less than that. I don't know. It was a really good trade. And so I took it right here at 170. And like, basically, okay, so what I had to do is these halts, everything goes so fast. So while it was halted up, I put an order in for 170, as in, if it comes out of the halt and it was at 161. If it comes out of the halt and it hits that 170 and goes to 2, I score. But what happens is you can't set your profit take well, I don't know how to set your profit take and your stop loss before you take the trade. I'm sure you can do it. But so as soon as the halt came out, it blasted right past 170 to like 175. So my order went in. And then I was like, oh shit, these things can happen quickly. So right when that happens, I go in real quick on my phone and I go in there and I put 166 for the stop and I put 2 for the thing. And literally 3 seconds later, boom, the whole thing closed out because it hit my profit take. So I just made 18% in a matter of probably 10 seconds. That is what trading penny stocks can do. Now, in my future, when instead of trading with $50, I'm trading with $500 or $1,000 on a trade. If I traded with $1,000 on that trade, I would have made $180 in 10 seconds. But the real goal is that once you're a real trader and you have tens of thousands of dollars, you might trade into something like this, would say like $5,000, and then you're making $900 on that trade. And that's when your life really starts to change. But I will send you a picture because of that trade that I just did. Not only did I go green on the day, I was down $6. Now I'm up 4. I'm done. I'm not going to fuck with that. That also puts me green on the week. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. As long as I play it safe, that makes 2 green weeks in a row. That has never happened for this guy right here. All right. So I will say this, and I'm going to put this in my journal, and sorry, this is a really long video. I feel better. I feel way more organized. I feel like I'm training very clean setups. I'm following the rules really well. I'm not excited. I mean, I'm excited because I'm having, it's great learning this, but I'm not bugging out. If I don't wake up and I miss, like I said yesterday, if I wake up and I miss some 600%, I don't give a shit. A few months ago, I was like so mad that I missed an opportunity like that because they always seem to happen on the morning that I didn't wake up that early. I was so mad. I don't care anymore, which is exactly the discipline that every single book and every single experienced millionaire trader tells you. Do not give a shit about your daily P&L. You are going for a system that works over time. It uses probabilities. Math is on your side. Don't fuck with the math, all right? Numbers don't lie. I need to calm down because I'm getting really excited. That was just the fastest trade I've ever done. It's one of the best. It's probably the second best percentage I've ever had. I think I hit 27 one time. But yeah, I feel a lot better today overall. A lot of things got fleshed out last night. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace. Aloha.